You are listening to the Pinax Report.
Pinax Report. Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Live only on Pinax TV.
25th of May as yenina yenim no African Union Day. Now oba Africa bibima mu dia yeda kese pa edema bibifo nyina na obepie mu Ghana ha wearing left out even before the African Union's Day na 25th no you say some organizations na ade evi enra kwese ada kwako piepie nso bi mu a na just said they were dressing all African na ade just to celebrate the day na eno koso no na Ghana ye mampani John Dramani Mahama wode nsembi ebetuja efa AU Day na akwese wode minim say goodwill message or something and wode ema Africans ni na not only Ghanaians into we there emzenye fellow Ghanaians but fellow Africans. Now, and several women know obviously but answer na no Kwefo just give us a brief of what the president eka ho asem ye be kwakuti sema President John Dramani Mahama Edituja. Chris, I'm sure yesterday you were following your president very well.
Yeah.
No seeing anything.
Oh, so I think he just emphasized on the theme. He talked more about the theme for this year's AU Day celebration, and the theme was achieving justice for Africans and people of African descent through reparations.
Okay.
And see, I think that this is the theme or kasafa home be na one his speech and any goodwill message or the man Africans.
Abusia yenko na yenko tinsema President John Dramani Mahama Edituja.
Fellow Africans, esteemed leaders, brothers and sisters of the African continent. It is with great honor that I address you today on the occasion of Africa Day 2025. As we gather in Addis Ababa and connect across our vast continent and beyond, we celebrate our resilience, our rich heritage, and our unwavering spirit. This year, our celebration is particularly significant. The African Union has declared 2025 as the year for justice for Africans and people of African descent through reparations. As the AU champion for this critical cause, I'm deeply committed to working with you all to achieve this vital objective. For too long, the legacy of slavery, colonialism, and neocolonialism has cast a long shadow on the lives and progress of Africans and people of African descent. These historical injustices have left deep scars. Reparations are not merely about financial compensation. They are about acknowledging the profound and enduring damage inflicted upon our people. They are about confronting the uncomfortable truths of our past and taking concrete steps to rectify these wrongs. We seek justice, justice that encompasses a comprehensive range of measures, including official and unequivocal apologies from the nations and institutions responsible for perpetrating these historical injustices, addressing the crippling debt burden that continues to stifle economic growth in many African nations, a direct consequence of exploitation and unfair trade practices, providing resources and expertise to empower African nations to achieve sustainable development and participate fully in the global economy, returning stolen artifacts and cultural treasures that rightfully belong to our heritage, investing in the educational initiatives to promote a deeper understanding of African history, culture, and contributions to the world. This is not a simple task. It requires courage, determination, and a unified front. It requires us to engage in meaningful dialogue with those responsible and to advocate tirelessly for our rights. I call upon my colleague African leaders, civil society organizations and youth groups, and members of the diaspora to join hands in this important endeavor. Let us work together to build a future where justice prevails, where the wounds of the past are healed, and where the potential of every African and person of African descent is fully realized. Let Africa Day 2025 be a turning point. Let us reaffirm our commitment to building a continent of prosperity, opportunity, and equality for all our people. Let the pursuit of reparations be a testament to our resilience, our determination, and our unwavering belief in a brighter future. Happy Africa Day. Let us move together united in purpose towards a just and equitable future for all Africans and people of African descent.
For President John Dramani Mahama Nensema Wode Emma Eye Bibimai Ghana for Ewe African Union Day no ehuna chese ninyina ne fapem ekusi se Ghana ye ka eye amaya colonialism ekoso ho no ye ka colonialism abrofo ni bedi ye so e de ye nkruntu dwuma ne ade ade na chese Ghana so eka ho bi any Africa ne titire mu bi ho no ma ye japade ni ade na kodi omo Ghana in particular we have the Ashanti Kingdom where ye gudie ni ade ekodi Britain. And we've seen so of late as Omudi Biba. Yeah, and they talked about living here for some time, but definitely you take it back. And Zinacha said the reparation they are talking about, do you think is going to work?
The neo-colonialism, I don't know when this will end. I know that countries, they are trying to be on their own. And this is what President John Dramani Mahama is talking about. The fact that the slavery and then the colonialism had these kind of deep scars. Africans don't wanna echo ya more up till now. And that's what and he said, me aye bibi ama. I mean, first of all, they have to compensate Africans. They have to, apologize to Africans. And Nema Bibria Umbesa free her at the koya. Sorry, you're returning back a ye no. They should return them back. And they should find a very nice way to compensate Africans.
Well, that's what the president is saying. But UK or more one of their ministers, I want to remember her name, but she's a Nigerian, of course. Lady Wade talked about this reparation some time ago and said, say Africans should ignore yen 2 year dream was our reparations way. Do you side with her? Say we should just close our minds on this reparation. Now after all, Ibrahim Traore is doing it, the rest of us can do it.
Yes, for President John Dramani Mahama to talk about neo-colonialism, it is something that needs to end. If it will end, it's because over Senegal now, Senegal is the president there has also started French troops every and I think say obisha sia also nsutimi yebi yenga so obi mfa tuo enkoye ku na ometna so no starting ye de also here. I mean there are policies obetimi de atoto akwan mu a ebetimi yi that kind of western influence na dodo na every so and there are things that she is right. The most important thing that we have to look at is how we make ourselves better by trying as much as possible to avoid neo-colonialism in so many different ways.
Okay.
A bit more, yeah. So, we can also start. Senegal is a president-elect. On a military president, but he has also started something. It is within their region. And, almost countries say, there has been a coup. They are trying their best to avoid all these Western influence. And he has also started. And this is what we should focus on. Rather than the fact that Mujin say, they will come and apologize, Munji wave as compensation. Those ones, they will say, film. So, President emphasizing the injustice, they require sincere apologies, settlement of historical debts, the return of looted African artifacts, and significant investment in education to deepen understanding. Yes, he's trying to say okay, they should significantly invest in the education system in Africa. So that at least we can also produce people who can liberate us from neo-colonialism.
Okay.
Yes, some of these things, but what are we doing for ourselves?
Okay.
Yes, they've started some. I mean, there are countries that they've established some of their schools in some African countries. Yes, it is happening. But say, a basic people say, they are doing this because of this and that and that. Say, they are coming to, I mean, apologize or find different ways to, I mean,
make amends
for that. And I don't think that it will work. So what she's saying, or say, and it's true, we should try as much as possible as leaders to bring out policies. I better ensure, say, I mean, we can debate me at the free.
So for that is what the president was saying. No person was saying before no is some kind of closure be what I say now move on compensate, but at this point we don't think say the Western world will go ahead and do that. But ye because na ye desire in same way updates BBP ye